Hey, what's up, Starman Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm cutting through these actual requests like butter, baby. I'm going through these. Sorry if you hear fireworks in the background. It's currently the 4th. It's about an hour before I have to go to work. You know, I said I was going to get better about like the uploads. I was going to push them. Bro, I woke up today. It's worse. Like, I woke up later than I was ever supposed to. I don't know what the hell is going on with me. I'm going to have to figure out how to get out of the schedule. Anyway, Awkward Splice, almost forgot. Today's boo-boo card of the day is going to be none other than Penny. Penny is a very interesting character of the Scarlet and Violet franchise. I'm not going to really spoil it too much if you haven't played it. Very interesting, very important to one of the actual campaign's main stories. And this is a beautiful card. It really gets slept on. I know it's in Scarlet. Scarlet, it's not the one with Miriam, but this is a great card. And I really do think this has the potential to have like that Marnie hype around it. I mean, she has the evolutions. She has a lot of that good stuff. I think this is the potential for that opposed to some of the other cards people are saying. Me personally, want to talk about something I was posting about on Instagram a little bit earlier today, like money. Money and value of cards, everyone's actual favorite topic, and what seems to be one of the things I talk about a lot nowadays too. I can't help it. It's interesting. I don't really have that big of an interest in value of cards that much for my collection personally, but watching what people will do, what people will say, and how people will react when certain fucking cards just get some obscene value attached to them is kind of one of the things I love doing. I love watching. I can't help it. You know how some people watch fucking TikTok, some people will watch their trash TV, some people will watch the Jersey Shore. Yeah, I watch this 90 Day Fiance. This is my 90 Day Fiance, watching people do this crap. So, I don't know if y'all saw the news, but Lily, a PSA 10 Lily, a Japanese full art collection moon. This is one of the first Lily. This is the Japanese one. It's the one with the hat, not the crazy, super expensive one people were talking about earlier. It sold on PWCC for $21,600, and I saw a lot of comments on this, a lot of comments, where people are basically like going like, oh, how is a modern card worth more than vintage? Like, it's a lot of money, bros, and this is why I made a post on Instagram about this stuff, and I think this shit is hilarious to me, because the first thing people say about this, the first thing these money bros say is this has to be fake. They're not going to pay for it. This isn't going to happen. And I'm kind of in that little realm too. I kind of don't think it's 100% going to sell. If it did, I wouldn't be surprised. This is just what the auction actually ended at. It may not get paid for. Fucking full art trainers kind of got this rap anyway, you know what I'm saying? But they do have some value. They have gotten expensive. And Japan does move them. I don't care what anybody tells you. They do move in Japan. But the first thing these guys fucking say, and it cracks me the fuck up, is they're like, oh, this must be manipulation. This must be fake sales. This must be blah, 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 blah. Like, they say all this stuff, and it's like, well, first of all, yeah, no fucking shit. People have been warning you about manipulation, the market, and buyouts for, like, coming up on 2 years now. But what's funny to me is whenever this shit was happening, let's take a look at a fucking another one real quick. Good old Charizard, first edition PSA 9 Charizard. Hell yeah, baby. That motherfucker, Charizard's like that guy that like just can't catch a break. He's like that old failing band member that's like gonna get his groove back maybe at some point. It's not gonna be as good as it was, but he's just on a downward spiral, man. Like, so 2021 PWCC, same thing, right? It was 30K is what it sold for. Last year it was 17,400K, and this year it maintained at 17,400. It did not go up. It did not go down. So it's kind of a good and a bad thing. But the people in there are talking about like how like this shit just is like, why are people not interested in vintage anymore? Why are people not? It's like, well, first of all, vintage is expensive, and vintage went through the same bullshit that happened with Japanese modern, like in 2020. That shit went up exponentially, and no one had a problem with that. Like, people were making sales out of it, like some fake fucking sales for Charizards and Venusaurs and Blastoises. A lot of those sales weren't real, and a lot of those sales, if they were real, were fabricated and basically just made to happen for YouTube content to fucking generate hype. But oh, those sales are fine. I'm benefiting from when this card's valuable. Like, this is perfectly okay. I don't care about the ramifications this has on the Pokemon community. Champion's Path fucking scalping, I don't give a shit. But like, the second this happens, the second the waifus or the fucking full art trainers start getting some support, like, these money bros turn into squealers. Like, that's like, hey, what's wrong? The Pokemon hobby is healthy and thriving. What's up with this? What, you don't like that this is doing it, but it was okay when it was happening with vintage? It just cracks me up because, like, honestly, It's the exact same thing that was happening with that shit, only their justification for it is that it's old. And it's like, it doesn't matter if it's old. It doesn't matter any of that stuff. The vintage doesn't mean anything. And like, I thought you guys of all people know that. It's what people want to do. And that's why the Logan Paul thing, that's why when the base set box was opening, so many fucking people struck it rich because the hype was generated. People wanted that stuff. And now it's happening with full art trainers. Japan's actually manufacturing their own hype. They're getting their own stuff going. People are willing to pay for it. People want those cards. People want Japanese. And I mean, don't fucking tell me people don't want Japanese. I watched all you vintage fuckers going in on 151, buying box after box after box after box, opening that stuff up, looking for those cards. I don't want to hear it. You guys like Japanese too, and you always justify it with like, well, 150 was... No, I mean, if there was a high value card, ain't one of those fuckers turning down a Lily either. They're just mad because they feel like they missed out on it. It's just goofy that one pot of money is okay, but the other pot of money is not. Oh, this one's legitimate because I said it's legitimate, but this one's not legitimate because I said it's not legitimate. When there is full art trainers that move for that price. I've been talking about it for 2.5 goddamn years, and people have been talking about it. Like, I don't know why people are just now surprised by this, because this has been going on for a while. I don't know. That's all I got. Just want to talk about it. It's goofy how money bros just... how they function. It's like, this should be good for you. Like, you guys should be the first motherfuckers that like this. Like, you should love that this card is $20,000 because you're all about money and healthiness of the hobby. No, it's just when it only benefits them. That's when they're good in the hood with it. That's all I got. Appreciate it. Let me know how you feel. I just thought this was a little funny. I do think that Lily is not going to get paid for. A good chance. It could get paid for, though. Honestly, I could see it happening with how popular that card is. That is a really good card. Just, yeah, you always got to be skeptical about high-value auctions anyway. Hell, that could have been a Charizard. I'd be skeptical if it got paid for. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgins.